Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 88. If you're a returning friend, thank you for stopping by again this week and seeing what's going on. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you like what you see. Sit down, hang out, and comment, interact, do all the things. So I have so much to share with you this week. It has been a week and I am so excited. So what a weekend, first of all. Memorial weekend did not let down this weekend. I just have to tell you a little bit because it felt like the closest to normal I have felt in a super long time. Right next to my addition that I live in is a walking trail that they have been trying to like build up and do things, and they created an amphitheater and a playground. So this weekend was like ribbon opening things. So there was a live band over there and food trucks and a craft show and all that stuff on Saturday. And it was great to get out there and just be around people. And then, so that was all day on Saturday, off and on. And then on Sunday, I had a neighbor here in the addition that had basically a party on Sunday. And I'm gonna put a picture in here. There was a trampoline, there was volleyball going on, they had this humongous slide, cooking out. It was a great time for the neighborhood people to hang out and just be. And I'm gonna pop in a video here. Of me going down the giant water slide. Crazy. I did not want to do it. I kept saying I didn't want to do it. And I was fully clothed, no swimsuit, and I was just like, all right, I'm doing this. So it was fun. I'm glad I did it. I was super sore the next day, but and then we spent Monday just chilling, relaxing, and recovering. So it was great to have fun and feel normal. But I hope you all had a great weekend and were able to, if you were blessed with sunshine, get out and absorb some of that sunshine. And I don't know, it feels the kickoff of summer like always. It brings me back to how it used to be, even when I was a wee little kid. So that's that. All right, first thing, let's start through this pile. I promised you a giveaway, so I'm gonna insert that video here. Good morning, we're doing this. Here's the chart that I'm giving away. Wouldn't life be great? I have my video loaded. And there is no special comments, so we're getting comments. I have 58 comments, and let's start this. And Christy Corner Needlework is the one that is the winner. So Christy, I need you to get a hold of me at janetjabber at gmail.com or on my Instagram, and I will get this sent out to you. Congratulations. Congratulations, Christy's Corner Needlework. Get a hold of me, like I said in the video. Super excited to get that sent out to you. All right, so let's jump in, and this is a combo this time of my featured friends and the hashtag under 1,000 subs club. And I am going to talk to you about Shelley Proverbs 3122, and I will put that here. She sent me a message on Instagram for a picture of this. It is her prim and proper finish by Lori. The chart was by Lori Holtz. It is a beautiful finish. I love how that is done. And she features it in a video, a couple videos ago. So her videos, the ones I've been able to catch up on, are kind of like vlog style, which is a lot of work. But interesting to see day to day how people get things done. So, and her most recent picture on her Instagram, and I'm sure if she didn't show it in her last video, and it'll be in next one, she did a finish on a chart from a magazine called Mental Health. It is a beautiful finish. Her picture that she posted is absolutely gorgeous. So if you get a chance, go check out Shelley, and she's got some beautiful pieces of work and finishing that she's doing. So with that, we're gonna move into mine. I actually have a finish for you this week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I stitched Acceptance by Bendy Stitchy, and I stitched it on a 16 count Aida Granite by Bee Stitch Me. It says I started it like a year ago, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took me 10 days to stitch this if I would have just like stitched it, and there was a mistake. I don't even care. But here's what it is. You've seen it recently. I changed the pink flowers out to yellow, but somewhere in here, I got my spacing off and then this all crunched together. But I still love this very much. And I love the colors. I love how everything came together. So acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It means understanding that something is what it is and there's got to be a way through it. This was a fundraiser from Bendy Stitchy for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and now she gives it away free on her just Google Bendy Stitchy. She has Patreon. That's the word, Patreon. She has it free on there. So if you're interested, that's where you can find that. All right, let's jump into what I've been stitching on this week. My Spring Queen, like always, I have, like, whenever the first day of summer is, this will go away. But she is stitched on a 28 count white tee Lugana by Color and Cotton. And this is what she looks like. I'm still like folding her because I'm just to that point. So I got some green leaves in this big old bouquet that she'll be holding, and a little bit of the pink over by her hip have been done. So, oh wait, and her hands, right, where her arms should be hands. So that is what I have got done since I've seen you last. And I want to give you a little bit of information in regards to this because somebody asked. I don't know how well this will go. So I stitched my full coverage on Pattern Keeper. My son got me a Kindle Fire for Christmas, and then Corinne from Grace Notes Stitches told me about this app. I'm gonna pop a picture in here because for me, if I see what the app is supposed to look like, it's easier than just telling me. But it's actually called, it's spelled XODO, and it's a PDF reader, and that's what I'm doing with my chart now. So this is where it is. I'm still popping that picture in if I didn't already. I am loving stitching this because I blow it up great big and then I mark it off. If you saw my latest picture on Instagram, I had it set up to where I was stitching. It made it so much easier. So that was super fun. And Corinne's going to help me at StitchCon with some more ins and outs to make sure I'm using the app the way it should be. But super excited about that. So something else I've been stitching on, and I'm trying to decide if to hold it off for StitchCon, and not for like, oh, I got to finish at StitchCon, but more because it's like block stitching and it's on Ada, and it would make it easier when I'm sitting and stitching to just get up and walk away and visit. So that's what I'm thinking about. But this is what I'm talking about is Knee High by Hands On Design. And I'm stitching this on a piece of 18 count bay leaf that was from my mom's stash. And this is where I'm at. So I had an appointment this week and I was working on the very bottom of the flag. And yesterday when I didn't want to think too much, I picked it up and started doing blue. So what I have left is more blue, the sun, and then I think I'm going to do Linda Jo's Pretty Southerns. She put beads on here, and I did see that also over at Keepsakes when I went the very first time to ever see theirs. I saw a piece like that had beads. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. But anyway, yeah, I'm super happy with this. It's coming along. So that was like, yesterday was just like burnout and I needed to do it. My next piece should have been done a long time ago, but I don't do the should have. So this is Dreaming Girl by Barbara Anna Designs, and I'm stitching it on the called for 32 count Azure Blue Lugana. And this week I finished the hair and almost finished the face. I got my numbers backwards, and I thought it was 3865, which is a go-to white, and I was stitching, I was like, this doesn't look right. And I looked again and it should have been 3856. So I had to rip it all out, and I've almost got it all back in. But if you recall, I stitched this piece just to, like, my daughter's a redhead, and she's super busy anymore. So when I need a little bump of my daughter, I pull her out. So I'm not in a hurry to get her done. And I have mentioned before, I have other redhead charts that will be in my rotation. I got that idea from Amy Loves Toads. Just stitch a piece. Either my daughter will want it or she won't, but it's for me, it's just the thinking about my daughter thing. So I should have popped a picture in there. If not, I am now. My next piece, I am popping a picture in right now. And this is Hello Petal by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. It's on a 28 count Water Lily Joblin. And I got some more stitching on this. I filled in the grass and I got a couple leaves and the pink and the egg done. So I love how the color's working out on this piece. I'm super proud of myself for the call on this color, just so you know. But loving it, and I would like to see that finished by June 20th, the first day of summer, but I don't know. We'll see we'll see what's on the schedule for me and how it goes. So my next piece is a Mill Hill Monday, and I am super excited about this. I am almost done. So this is what it is. This butterfly, monarch butterfly, and this is where I'm at. So I did get the back stitching done and one set of the beads. We'll see how I progress on this. I'm digging it. And then I've got other charts ready to move on in once that's done. My next one is Wicked Wednesday. So it's a Halloween piece. It's a hands-on design, Bitter Brew, and I am trucking along on this. Yeah, I love it. So I got mostly the dark stitching here, the filling in of the word bitter, and this V here is what I've got done. I just feel like I could get this done. If Wednesday's a good day for me, I should be able to get that done for next week. So I have all of those charts and I've only got one finished so far. My next one, I'm proud of myself. Something just fell. Oops. Wait, hold. Sorry. Is my Reindeer Xmas. Again, I'm not putting Merry Christmas on the bottom because I have enough of that stuff. It is on a piece of color and cotton, Belvedere, and this is where I have gotten. I'm going to show you first. I got the rest of the yellow, and then I started on the tree. Friday was kind of crazy, so not much got done. It wasn't crazy, it was just busy. So I started working, I got the base of the tree and started doing some of the limbs, so I will get back to that. And Festive Friday just works for me, but sometimes it doesn't work for getting enough stitching done, I guess is the thing to say. But you never know what my weeks are gonna hold. I always think that I'm a routine, oh, this is what I do, and then something throws me, and I don't. Like, I don't have anything scheduled for this week. I don't have any appointments or nothing like that, but who knows? Other than me trying to do better on me, health-wise. So, all right. So that's all the stitching I have for you. I'm going to move into like a couple things that I got. I don't have any haul. I have a couple gifts. And then my plans for June and a new start for today and talk to you about that. So if you want to stick around, that's cool. If you're here just for the stitching, this is the time to peace out. But here I go with my fabric of the month. They both came in and since last video, and this is my Bee Stitch Me, and it is Stonehenge 32 count and super pretty. Oh, good catch, Janet. So that is that. And I usually warn you to look away, so I hope I didn't ruin anyone's. But that's my month of May. I hope I didn't ruin anybody's mailings. I hope you got it. Sorry. My next one, let's remember this time. Color and Cotton's May fabric. If you haven't seen it, look away. That's the name of it. And this is what it is. Love the variegation. Perfect for me. Both of these hit my sweet spot. All right, so one of the things that I ordered, and that is it. This is literally the only thing I ordered. But on Mother's Day, Love You More Studio, which this is their thank you card, was having a sale for Mother's Day. And this is the sister company to Black Needle Society. So you order a book sleeve. There's a lot of there's a lot of cross stitchers that use these as project bags. I actually use them to keep books in it. So this book mark came with it. And this is what the pattern is. It was only for Mother's Day, I believe. And this is what it looks like inside. I am a girl that loves her hydrangeas, so it was a perfect fit for me. So I now have 3 of these and I am done. I really don't know that I'm not done. I don't know that I've ever had more than 3 books that I read. So I don't know, maybe that's why it turns into cross stitchers that use those as small project bags, because this, look, fits perfect in there. And this isn't like a astronomical price. It's reasonable. So what I showed here is something that I won from the Black Needle Society's Up All Night Stitching retreat that they had, and it came in the mail this week. So this is my Antiques Cups and Spoons. They had a question asking if you were a tea drinker or a coffee drinker, and you got picked into the random, like they spun the wheel and who won, and I won. So I didn't have this one, and I look forward to stitching it. Last but not least of something that came in the mail for me is my sweet, sweet Daleen made me this little project bag. Well, it's like a notions bag for my birthday. And inside of it is a little card. And she included some of these library cards that you could put on the back of that and put the details in the card and just leave it on there so that people know who it was stitched by, what pattern it was, any little like part of the story that you want. So thank you, Daleen. I know I've already thanked you, and if you watch her latest video, she tells you where to get the information to make this and says you can make it in 8 minutes. So I have tagged the video for myself to watch, but I want you to go watch Daleen. She is so full of goodness. She makes me so happy every time I see her videos. It's like sitting down with a friend. She's such a sweetheart. And she's always checking on me. She's a lovely, lovely soul. I'm going to move into plans, and I'm super excited about these. And if you don't know this about me, you're about ready to learn something new. I was gifted from, let me get this out because I don't want to mess it up. I was gifted from Melissa, this chart, which I have in this bag, also made by Daleen, Flea Market Flowers, and because she bought 2, and evidently today is like a stitch along that's starting with it. I've got to look and find the hashtag and see if I can find it. I'm not always the best, but I have it kitted up, super pretty colors, and the fabric that I'm going to use is from To Die For Fabrics. It's called Ecru. I want to tell what you think. This is what I think when I looked at it together. You can't really tell from this video, but this makes me think of the earth, a little bit of dirt, flea market flowers, a little bit of like oldness. I think it'll look gorgeous together, and I'm going to start it today. Now, the thing you're going to learn about me is, and my sister was visiting on Sunday also, and I was like, what is your least favorite thing about cross stitching, like a project? And she's like, starting it. And it is the same thing for me. I've probably mentioned this on the channel before. It is the fear of like starting in the wrong place, because I've done that before and had to do a whole thing. So, but that is my least favorite thing about it. I would rather just stitch. I don't even particularly, like if you ask me my second least thing, it's going to be kitting it up. My health for myself is stitching. And that's just where I'm at with it. Will that change? I think it could change. I think everybody changes to where they ebb and flow of like, oh, I like the creativity of changing it up. Oh, I like the process of like putting everything together so I can start. So once I get that first stitch in, and I go and I'm good. So, and I even have the gauges to start in the corner or a middle start, and that's never the same with me either. Like, where am I going to start? So, all right, WIPGO numbers got called. I've got my pieces here. I think it's number 1 and 17. WIPGO is a group by Jessie Marie Does Stuff, and it's on Facebook. It's where you do a bingo board, and she calls numbers, and you set your own challenges, you set your own rewards. Mine for both of these charts are 5 days. One of them is just 5 more days because this got called earlier this year. So this is my Mirabilia, Miss Christmas Eve, stitched on a piece of 32 count dyed by me fabric. That always, sometimes I get shocked that that was dyed by me because this one's really good. This is where I'm at on her. So it's her bodice and her dress, the skirt part of her dress has been done. That's 5 days of work from earlier this year. And now I'm on to 5 more days. And yeah, it's Christmas. And I was like, but thought process for the month of July is last year, Christmas in July, Jolly July, whatever you want to call it. I did a bunch of little starts. And I'm going to see if this year I knock them out. But I'll update that on later. My next one, as I just told you, new starts can be stressful for me. This has been kitted up for a long time because it was slated as a new start, but it's the second call on WhipGo. So I put it on the board because, again, I struggle with new starts sometimes. So what am I talking to you about? This is the Blue Flowers Night Walked Down. I know it's in the package, not too much glare there. And this is what I've got, a piece of color and cotton, hickory, 28 count. And I got it all kitted up. I know there's a number on here, or there's a color on here that was exclusive, so I've got to pull the DMC and see what I do from there. But ready to start that one. Ready to start it. So that, again, 5 days, because that's what it's on my board for. So I have kept up with WhipGo so far, so I'll be pushing to make myself still keep up on it, and happy about that. So other than that, for this week, I think today being the first, I probably should start doing some packing or pre-packing for StitchCon. I have thought about projects. I have a process started. They're in this bag here by Jasmine Ravenclaw that she made for me, of like putting aside what I think I'm gonna do. But I don't know. I'm still not solid on that. Super excited. It's getting so close, and already. It's actually, I'll record for you one more time and then I go. And hopefully I am not like too bashful to take footage. I don't know. You just never know with me. You just never know. But other than that, that's all the stitching I have for this week. I don't have any other updates. I hope everybody's having a great week. It's, I would say, a short week, but they're calling for production Saturday for me. So it's still a 5-day week for me. And, oh, next weekend, before I come to you again, my oldest stepson's graduation. So I get to sit through a high school graduation. I believe it's supposed to be normal. We'll see as it gets closer. That was a close call on getting him graduated. 18-year-old boys can be stubborn sometimes, but we did it. He did it. Let's say he did it. And with a lot of nagging from a stepmom. But that's all I got for you. So I'm going to let you off of here. Again, I hope you have a great week. Keep stitching. Enjoy life. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.